Family Care Center, 778-8877.
Empowerment with Dr. Josefina Monasterio.
Welcome back to Empowerment with Dr. Josefina, and I'm Laura Guttridge. Today's lesson, first, before we talk about the lesson, we have to talk about your outfit from Bedazzled. It's lovely. They're still over there in the Kmart
Plaza.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So that's where she got the beautiful dress, and go check them out. They've got really gorgeous clothes there.
As for Amy's,
it's her shop, and that is a really nice dress.
Yeah, she has good stuff in there.
Yeah, it's very, I love the sparkles, so.
Me too.
I'm a sparkly person. Today's lesson, excellence is not a skill, it's an attitude. It is, and you talk about the positive self-talk and how, 94% of the time we're actually dwelling on so many negative things. For some reason, we all do it, I think. We just tend to focus and dwell on the negative. Like you mentioned, people that we're mad at, or worries,
fears,
people that we think we're angry at, or they're angry at us, or whatever. If we could just reverse that.
Exactly. Especially right now, Laura. Mm-hmm. With everybody is worried and is concerned, because of what's going on in the economy and everything else. And we need to have a resource in which we can go and not allow all that external factors, fears, and concerns be a part of our world.
Right.
And it's not about denying anything. It's because you need to take care of your health.
Right.
So one of the techniques is that you have to embrace something good. Mm-hmm. Because so many things are bad right now. I mean, if you put the TV, that's what I said about listening to, having conversations. Mm-hmm. Because you watch the news and it tells you, it's gonna get worse.
Oh, they are making it seem so bad.
Exactly. So do you want to listen as soon as you get up in the morning that everything is going to get worse? I refused. I mean, what can you do? So what I recommend to people is try to protect your own environment.
Right. Make your own world.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes. And yes, things are going to happen. But if we develop some skills in how to deal with all this negativity, then you will be better off. Mm-hmm. Because these things shall pass. Mm-hmm. And then what's going to happen? You're going to be all your health is damaged, your kidneys, your heart, your arteries, your weight.
Oh, it does affect everything.
Absolutely.
They say stress is one of the #1
killers.
It is, because it just affects your whole physical body.
Exactly.
And so, when you talk about how important it is for the mental exercises, just like your own physical exercises that you have to do, that is true. The brain needs a positive workout, just like your body does.
Absolutely.
And we almost have to force ourselves to think positively, because for some reason the human brain subconsciously thinks negative all the time.
Exactly. And if you find yourself, like you just said, Laura, like you have to force yourself, then you need some help. I mean, you don't necessarily have to force yourself. That's what you have and if you have some kind of challenges like that, whether it's a stress, whether it's dealing with your physical body, whether it's your shape, whether it's your nutrition, I invite you to call me. 778-8877, and get the tools, get the skills, because all this stuff, negativity is going to pass.
Right.
But see what happened. The beautiful thing is when it passes, then you have the skills, you have the ability to keep on going even better.
Exactly.
That's what I said at the end. Out of adversity can come greatness.
Oh,
but you have to be ready.
Right.
You have to know how to do it.
And when it all does pass and the economy and everything picks up again, you want to be on top of that game.
Exactly.
Other than with everybody else, just trying to get going again.
Yeah. And I think this is a great opportunity to reinvent yourself, to recreate yourself, to put things in perspective. What is important to you?
Right.
What are your values? What is it that you really want to do with your life? Instead of getting into the doom and gloom and all that kind of stuff, start looking for better things in your life and in your future and taking the steps. And one of the first steps is mental.
Right. And a lot of people that may have lost a job, this gives them the opportunity to go maybe and and pursue a job that they had wanted to in the
Absolutely.
past. But
Yeah.
you know, a lot of times we get in the rut, and
Exactly.
and this like gives them an opportunity to have a fresh start.
Absolutely. And sometimes you need somebody to encourage you. Sometimes you need somebody to show you the way. Sometimes you need somebody to coach you. I know, like in my own life, you know, if I want to do things like in sport, bodybuilding or anything like that, I have to have a coach.
Yeah, go to the expert.
Go to somebody who can show you how to do it right.
Right.
So
if you try to do it yourself all the time, you're not going to do it right. You have to learn. A smart person learns from other people.
Yeah, and then you can learn it doing it yourself, but it's going to take you longer.
Right, right.
So time is flies, and time flies, but I'm very happy you know the pilot.
Right, the expert can give you the shortcuts
Absolutely.
instead of trying to figure everything out yourself.
And one of the things, Laura, that I noticed that it goes out of the window when things become very tough, like right now, is that personal development. That you put yourself on the side because you're concerned and worry about basic things, which is important, but you also have to recognize these too shall pass.
Right, and things will get better.
Yes.
But we can't like fall into this you know, pit where we think, oh, it's terrible for everyone, it's terrible for me, you know, there's no hope.
Yeah.
Because there's always hope. And,
Absolutely.
That's where the affirmation comes in, where you just have to keep telling yourself that it will be okay. And
And you know, remember a few months ago when we did a show, a few weeks ago when we did a show, The Little Train Who Could.
Right, right.
You know, we have to find inspiration in all those things that are positive, loving, constructive, that empowers you. Because you have to keep thinking that you're going to go through this and you're going to go, you know, and you're going to go through it, but you're going to be a better person because of it.
Right. But you know, another thing that made me think about where you said, you know, try to stay away from the negative news, the negative things that you read. And that's really what is thrown in everyone's face, is the negative stuff. Because for some reason, the media thinks that that's what people want, so that's what they feed people.
Exactly.
So you almost have to go out of your way to find positive things to read about, you know, articles, books, you know, just, or whatever. And so you have to seek these things out.
Absolutely. Or sponsoring a show like ours.
Right.
You know, because, you know, this show is about that. It's empowering people. It's about being positive. It's about having courage, about having hope. So, if, you know, you have your business and you want to advertise and promote in our show, please do it, because the world needs positivity right now. The world needs good thought. We don't need the doom and gloom and everything is over and it's going to get worse. No, I'm telling you, it's going to get better. But it's going to get better the moment you start changing your thinking and not listening to the negative naysayers.
There's plenty of them.
Plenty of those.
All you have to do is just turn on any channel, and all you see is just negative, negative, negative. So,
you know, when they're taking a break, they say, you don't want to miss this because this is going to get you real mad.
oh yeah. And then, of course, you want to see, you know, what it is that's going to get
Well,
mad.
no, me, I don't. I shut it off. I said, no, I don't want to be mad. I want to be happy. I work too hard for being happy. It's going to damage my immune system. You be mad. I'm going to be happy.
You know, Bobby, he loves to watch, like, old comedy reruns, and I always make fun of him, and he always comments, well, I don't want to watch the news. When I come home from work, I just want to relax and free my brain.
Absolutely, because, you know, you've been fed all these negative things, you know. So I will remind you, if you have any challenges, you need a coach, somebody to help you to go through the stress, or you need to get your body in physical shape, or mentally, or physically, or spiritually, please call my office, 778-8877. Or you can order my CDs and my book and all that good stuff. I think Robert is saying, do we have to go?
Yeah.
Well, Laura, my darling, of course, as always, fabulous show. I love you, baby.
I love you too.
Mwah.
Technique, neuro-emotional technique, classical